Hey everyone, it's Blue Lizard Jello, and welcome to Blue Plays Terraria Hardcore Edition. There's actually no other edition, but I decided to call it Hardcore Edition because that's how I'm going to be playing. I'm not very good at Terraria, let me just get that out there, but I really do enjoy the game. I like these types of survival games where it has a crafting and building element. I do enjoy Minecraft. You may have seen some very old episodes on my channel involving Minecraft, but I've never done Terraria. But now with the 1.3 update, actually now technically 1.3.07 update out, I really want to get back into the game. I've been dabbling a little bit. You may have seen me stream a day or two of some Terraria, and I at least have some of the basics down again after not having played for quite some time. But I'm going to go right into the most difficult way to play, and that would be using a hardcore character who completely dies and loses all items upon death in an expert world. Now, with that being said, I am not putting any other restrictions on. I'm not going to limit myself to a specific style of play. I'm not going to limit myself to a specific type of weapon. I'm not doing ranger, sorcerer, or yo-yo only. Whatever I can use to stay alive, I'm going to utilize. How far we're going to get, I'm not sure. Maybe I don't even make it far enough for this to actually make it into the first episode. We'll find out. But I've already created the character. I'm about to create the world. I'm going to see you on the other side. And here we are, with Cole, our good trusty guide, who's going to walk us through some of these early stages. And right away, we're going to start chopping down some trees. So while I'm doing this, and it's kind of a mindless activity, let me tell you a little bit about what you can expect from the series if it actually ever gets aired. Again, due to whether or not I survive. This is not going to be a Let's Play where you see every single thing that I do. There's going to be times where I have tedious tasks to take care of, such as maybe chopping down trees later on, or just mining expeditions. Maybe I'm killing zombies throughout the night. Who knows what it is? But if it's something that I don't find to be very entertaining, I assume you wouldn't either, so I will be cutting those out. So this is going to be more of an edited Let's Play than you're used to on my channel. But I think that's actually going to serve this type of game a lot better than, for example, if I were to try to cut too much out of my Dark Souls 2 Let's Play. Alright, Slime, you're the first enemy here. Luckily, Cole is helping us out with his archery skills, but you know what? I think the pickaxe is a little bit faster. It is. Did we get lucky, by the way? Did we get any good tools? Oh, we got a legendary copper pickaxe and a forceful axe and a terrible copper short sword. So yeah, it is going to be a lot more edited, plus it's going to be a shorter episode length than you're used to on my channel. Typically, my Let's Plays have been 30 minutes, give or take, sometimes reaching almost an hour. This one, I am planning between 15 and 20 minutes per episode. I just don't think that there is enough exciting content that happens rapidly enough to warrant anything longer than that. So, that is what you can expect. For this first day, my goals are to get a bunch of wood so that I don't have to chop down trees anytime soon, as well as I want to explore both west and east in order to see if there's any surface chests, any pots I can break to get some accessories, and then we need to build a house for the nighttime because it does get difficult and dangerous very quickly. Plus, I want to build enough of NPC housing so that I can get Cole to move in, as well as, if I can, the merchant, because the merchant would be great, especially because I need to get a bug net so I can start catching some fishing bait, and I can start fishing, because in expert mode, one of the things that changes very, very drastically, and I'm going to build a bridge over this pond once I kill the slime, is that your health regeneration is a lot slower than it was in normal mode. So you have to be very careful with that. But if you eat food such as cooked fish, or even I believe sashimi is an option, you can get the well-fed buff, which gives you the normal health boost as well as some other fancy assistance. I don't know, I believe it makes you move faster, and you might even get some extra melee damage out of it. I'm not entirely familiar, but we'll find out. Alright, need a few more. That should be good. And now can I... How do I make stairs? I just want to make a step. No? Can't make a step? No? Can I? Okay, whatever. Well, come on. I want to make a step. How do I don't know. Anyway, that's good enough of a bridge. So let's go ahead. Let's travel. And I will see you guys when I find something interesting like a chest or some vases. Whatever. Well, I did not make it very far, but what I did find, first off, it's already about noon, so I have to get back and build a base soon, but I found the desert. I'm not ready for the desert. My goal was I was going to travel both east and west and find whatever surface chests that I could find as well as pots without going into either the desert or the corruption. I have the corruption on this world, I could tell from when I made the map. But if I can get enough cactus without running into maybe a vulture or any of the ant lions, which it actually looks like I might be able to, then I can make a copper sword, and I can make I can make cactus sword, and I make cactus armor, which is really good. So I just have to be wary about this sand slime. 120 health and holy defense. My goodness. 1 and 2 apiece. I can crit for 5 or 7. But this is going to take a little while. Luckily I have him pinned. But if I get too close to that cave entrance, then I have some ant lions that have a chance of spawning, including the flying variety, which could be very dangerous. So let's get a few more pieces of cactus, then we are out of here. But this actually could be very fortuitous for us, because cactus armor, I believe the whole set gives you a total of 4 defense. It's either 4 or 5. Wood gives you, I believe, 1 defense less than cactus, but that should be good. I have 62 pieces of cactus. I don't think that's going to be quite enough for a full armor set and a sword, but we will see. Oh, this slime actually has something in it. What do you have? Jump over you. And what do you have hiding inside? So the slimes now in 1.3 have items that hide inside, and that one had 13 copper ore. Well, I wasn't actually planning on getting too much copper. I was going to try to skip and go right to either lead or what is the other option? Tungsten, is it? But hey, if slime's gonna drop it, then I'll take it. All right, let's go ahead and cut it here. I'll see you when something interesting happens. I might actually start building a base soon. It is getting a little bit late, but ideally, I'll find at least 1 chest before that. That's what it is. It's iron or lead, not tungsten. Tungsten is the next level down, but I do actually have some surface lead here. Not a whole lot, but enough to get us started a little bit. Oh, I actually have the tree here, and this tree you can see actually goes down. You know, I am gonna grab this tin. Oh wait, I got copper, but I have a tin world, so the copper is probably not going to be very useful. So the way that it works is certain metals have a chance of spawning. So you can either have copper or tin, you can have lead or iron, and then there's some other higher level variants. But the slimes, as well as pots and chests and crates, have a chance of giving you the other variants that you can't normally get in your world, which is good and all, except for the fact that now, I should make some torches. I didn't mean to make platforms, but okay. But now, I have some copper ore that I really can't do anything with, simply because I don't have a copper world, so I'm not going to get enough to probably make anything good. Oh, wait a second. This tree did not go where I thought it was going to go. See, the trees, when they have platforms that go down, are actually supposed to lead into a room that have some chests in it. Nothing too great in there. I believe it's just some builder's items, but it would have been nice to get a chest, at least for morale boosting. Nothing down in there. I see a pot directly below me, but not worth it. Let's see. Oop. I am not the most proficient Terraria player, that's for sure. What do I have for ropes? 20. And I have a slime coming, so let's see if we can do this quickly. And it is starting to get dark. Oh no. I might not be getting any chest today. No chest on day 1, that's unfortunate. Look at that, 11 damage from a single slime hit. And that's from a green slime. It only gets worse from there. Alright, quickly. There's another tree. This one does not have any platforms going down, so let's try to mine quickly through it. Oh, come on, just give me 1 chest today. That's all I ask. I don't think I'm being very demanding. Blue slime done. I'm really fortunate to have a legendary pickaxe, though. That is very good. Right into the snow biome. Now, you know what? The snow biome is not so bad, because if I can get the ice, is it the ice sword, the ice dagger, that actually has projectiles, that could be pretty useful. I would just have to actually get down in the cave to get it. Also, if I could get the snowball gun, that thing, I got that once before, and that can be a really, really useful tool, because all you do is dig up some of the snow, and you have armor, excuse me, you have ammo for days. Alright, any cave? No. Any chest? No. Lots of pots. There's a cave directly below that. Recall potion. Oh man, I don't think I'm getting any chest on day 1. That is truly unfortunate, which means we're going to have just a long, slow night hiding inside our little house that we need to get to making immediately. Yeah, I don't even think... Oh, shoot. Okay. You know what? I had a recall potion, right? Recall back to spawn. There's our good friend Cole. Alright, let's clear... We already have a small space here. That'll be good enough for now. So let's start laying the foundation. Going to start very small for now, as one typically does. Oh, already messed that up. That's okay. Make this a little porch. And I'm going to speed through this building process. Okay, nighttime. Zombies have started spawning. Cole has already started doing his work. I have not completed anything with the house yet, though. But you know what? I can probably get this guy. Hey, over here. What are you doing? Where are you going? I don't know what just got his attention. That's interesting. Alright, now he's coming. But I can kill him, hopefully relatively... Oh, geez. Okay. Ooh. Oh boy. No shackle. That would have been too handy. All right, time to furnish this place. Okay, furniture installed, which means Cole and one other NPC. Hopefully the merchant can move in. And now I am going to make whatever I can using the cactus I've collected. Hopefully that will regrow pretty quickly, but I'm definitely going to start with a Cactus Sword. So already go from 5 to 9 damage. Excellent. And let's see, how much do I have left? I have 52 pieces, so... Okay, I can do the helmet, and I can do the chest piece, and I think that's going to be the best option right now. There we go. Cole, shut the door. Good man. There we go. So up to 3 defense. I have 9 damage with the Cactus Sword. I have no option for range, so I do have to be careful. Did I pick up any throwing items? No shurikens or anything? No. No, and I didn't get enough stone in order to make a furnace. So what I'm going to do, since it's nighttime, I'm not going to kill zombies right now. I might do that a little bit later tonight, but I'm going to actually go beneath my house and see if I can mine enough stone to make a furnace. Okay, it's daytime, but the zombies are still here, so I think I can actually hunt them down, which means that I can actually attack them. As long as I don't get too close, I can attack them without them hitting me back. So we'll see if we can kill any of them, maybe either get some money or maybe even a shackle. Alright, I just gotta actually start killing them before the slime starts spawning. Okay, got some wooden arrows. Almost. Got another one dead. Got some gel from the one with the bubble on his head, I guess. Oh geez, alright, now this one is very dangerous, because this one does a lot of damage. Oh, okay. No shackle. Got some money, though. Did get some money. I spent almost the entire night clearing out the basement. I actually got rid of the walls. I got a lot of stone. I'm actually going to finish this so I have a place to go, but I'm not going to do that right now because it is daytime. I want to use the most of this. So while we still have a few minutes left, I'm going to head back east into the snow biome, see if we can please find a chest. One accessory. That's all I ask. Okay, Calvin the Merchant has arrived. That's good. That is step 1 in our plan. That is good. Now there's a couple, there's pots down here, but there's 2 slimes. Do I want to risk it? Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. I just wish I had range, because right now, attacking these guys when they are below me is very difficult. Alright, torch, good. Got the pots. What's really going to be helpful is if I can actually find a pot with a recall potion somewhere out here. Oh man, the traveling merchant? Why is the traveling merchant already here? I don't have money for him. Well, so far exploring has actually been pretty fruitless at this point, but we have Ephraim, the traveling merchant. Let's see if he sells anything we can afford. I'm sure there's not. Oh, we already do have more than a gold though. Water gun doesn't work. Fancy dishes, don't need. We do have pho, or pho, I guess actually it's technically pronounced. That could be good. I don't have anything that I can buy with that, but I could buy some foe, and I think I will, because this increases my life regeneration. Like I said, on expert mode, it is decreased below normal and an improvement to all stats. So I'm going to buy some of these. I guess 3 of them, because that's what I can afford. Well, thank you, Ephraim, and of course, there's Calvin, who sells a number of useful items once we can actually afford it. I can't even buy the anvil. I should have left enough for that, but at least he is here to stay. But I think that's going to wrap it up for episode number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, do me a favor, and I know I don't ask for this too often, like the video. And also leave a comment telling me what you enjoyed and what I can do to improve the series, or just give me some tips on how to not die in this adventure. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.